Good afternoon. Welcome to Brock's 105th Convocation ceremonies. Just a reminder to please turn off your cell phones during the ceremony. We ask that you now remain seated as the graduands enter the gymnasium. Before we begin, please take a moment to enjoy a brief video. We'll continue in just a few moments. We now ask that you rise at the sounding of the fanfare for the academic and chancellor's procession as they enter the gymnasium.
Please be seated. I declare the 105th Convocation for the conferring of degrees and certificates in session. Chancellor Chichu, President Fearon, platform guests, graduating students, parents, and friends. Welcome to Brock University's Spring Convocation, a time of celebration for our students, their families, and our friends. On behalf of the Brock community, we begin this gathering by acknowledging the land on which we gather is the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe peoples, many of whom continue to live and work here today. This territory is covered by the Upper Canada Treaties and is within the land protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. Today, this gathering place is home to many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples, and acknowledging reminds us that our great standard of living is directly related to the resources and friendship of Indigenous people. It is my pleasure this afternoon to introduce from the Chancellor's procession, Dr. Shirley Chichu, Chancellor of Brock University, Dr. Gervin Fearon, Vice Chancellor and President of Brock University, Dr. Greg Finn, Provost and Vice President Academic, Mr. Mario De DeVitis, the Brock University Board of Trustees, Dr. Tim Kenyon, Vice President Research, Dr. Susan Sider, Mace Bearer and Brock University Senate, Dr. Michelle McGinn, Associate Vice President Research, Dr. Brian Power, Vice Provost and Associate Vice President Academic. Dr. Shelley Griffin, recipient of the Brock University Faculty Award for Excellence in Teaching, and our guest to deliver today's convocation address. Dr. Diane DuPont, Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies. Ms. Kim Post, Brock University Alumni Association. Dr. Michael Owen, Dean, Faculty of Education. And Mr. Brian Hutchings, Vice President, Administration. Joining them on stage are university senators, faculty, staff, and student representatives from across the university. I would ask them to also please stand together and be recognized with their colleagues. Please be seated. I now invite Chancellor Chichu to deliver words of welcome.
Good afternoon. First, I'd like to thank the drum. I want to acknowledge the traditional territories of the many nations that I am standing on. I am honored to be part of this ceremony. President Fearon, Board of Trustees and Senators, senior administrators, distinguished faculty, alumni, proud parents and family members, and most importantly, members of the graduating class of 2019. I welcome you to this graduation ceremony to celebrate all the achievements that have brought you here today, and to all that you will accomplish in the years ahead. It is a special honor for me to be with you today. A graduation ceremony is one of the most memorable events in our lives, because you have come to an end of a long journey. This ceremony tells you and your families that you are now prepared to begin another journey to achieve future goals. In my culture, bravery is one of our grandfather teachings. It is said to us to stand strong even if you do not know what the outcome will be. In order to overcome challenges and obstacles, you have to overcome fear. But first, you have to build your confidence, which will give you the power to go through brave actions that you encounter in the workplace. You have to know that you are valuable and that your ideas and views matter. If fear gets in the way of being brave enough to express your ideas, you are the only one who's holding you back. You have to trust and believe in yourself. You have to say to yourself every day, I am smart enough. Build bravery every day. If you want others to follow you, you have to show confidence. They will stand with you. They will not doubt you as a leader of the team, and they will not doubt their own success as part of the company. Build your bravery slowly by trying one idea at a time. Make sure you have all the information you need to back up your ideas, and explain your idea fully so your coworkers can understand your vision and they will line up to support you. You have to be ready for others to disagree and be open for other inputs, because your idea can be stronger with the help of coworkers. Never feel that you cannot speak because your idea might be something no one thought about. You will never know if your ideas have merit, and you will see that your bravery to speak will be appreciated. Remember that they who work in fear are usually the ones who get left behind. You have to have confidence and trust in what you believe in, and have faith that your ideas will work and be successful. Bravery in the workplace is not sitting and waiting for someone to tell you what to do at work. That's the easy way. All our lives, we have been conditioned to be told what to do by others, our parents, our teachers, and our friends. But now you are on your own. You will walk into a workplace all alone. And it's time to step out of the box and make your own decisions and trust that you will make the right choices. I'm not saying not to listen to directions from your superiors, but if you find a solution to your tasks, don't wait to be told to go ahead and do it. Being a decision maker who doesn't need to be told what to do all the times shows that you have confidence. Taking risks is total bravery. Risk gives you experience, and experience gives you success. There will be many challenges and obstacles, but if you respect advice from your family, mentors, and elders, together you will overcome anything. Sometimes we forget to thank those people closest to us. Do not forget about these people who sacrificed and did everything for you to be where you are today. I have a son who graduated, and I know how each of your parents feel today. It is the hardest thing to express. And if your parents haven't said how proud they are or how much they love you, it's because they can't. But believe it, because it shows in every single person's face in this room. This is the most important day in their lives, as they know they had did something right. I want to say congratulations to all the graduates, and congratulations to all your parents for a work well done. Let's give them a heartfelt applause. Now, I have the great pleasure in declaring this graduation award ceremony open. Jimmy Gwetch.
It's now my pleasure to invite Mr. Mario De DeVitis, member of the Board of Trustees, to present today's Board of Trustees Spirit of Brock Medal.
Good afternoon, everybody. How's everyone doing? All right. Hey, we're graduating. All right. President Farron, Chancellor Chichu, honored guests, faculty, staff, graduates, friends, and family, the Board of Trustees recognizes the commitment, dedication, sacrifice that it takes to become a graduate of Brock University. I myself am a proud alumni, and I can speak to the power of the Brock University brand. It is up to you to take this brand, to duplicate it, to share it, to deepen your relationships with your colleagues, the faculty that you've met, and other proud alumni. The board takes great pride in the achievements and share with you and your family in the celebration of success. As part of this celebration, the Board of Trustees created a unique award in order to pay tribute to the astounding achievements and contributions of graduating students. During this convocation ceremony, the Board of Trustees' Spirit of Brock Medal will be awarded to an undergraduate student and a graduate student who best exemplifies the spirit of Sir Isaac Brock. A student who demonstrates any one or more of these qualities of leadership, courage, innovation, inspiration, and community involvement has been recommended to receive the award by their faculty dean. Today, I have the honor to present the Board of Trustees Spirit of Brock Medal to the Faculty of Education undergraduate student, Lauren Sally, and to the Faculty of Education graduate student, Kimberly Radisma. Lauren and Kimberly, please make your way to the stage. Once again, please join me in congratulating Lauren and Kimberly.
I would now invite Dr. Gervin Fearon, Brock University's President and Vice Chancellor, to deliver opening remarks.
Good afternoon. I think that you would share with me when you look outside how beautiful it is. So it's a wonderful day for Convocation. But then when we feel the warmth inside here, we know that this is a ceremony that we all want to be a part of. So thank you to everyone for being here. Hello, Brock graduates, supporters, family members, friends, and dignitary all. I'd like to wish you a warm Brock welcome for all that you've done for our students. And I'd like to extend that proudly to all the supporters, family members, and friends who've come to be a part of this very special day. Today we celebrate our graduates and their hard work and dedication. Today we also give recognition to their loved ones and supporters and friends who've supported and encouraged them throughout their educational journey. Your Brock experience have included a range of possibilities and moments, but I think that each of you would say it's also included outstanding teaching and learning opportunities. Also lights that are slowly going off and coming on. Research excellence, opportunities to engage in experiential and co-op education, community engagement. And I believe each of those activities that you've been a part of here at the university have forged the skills, the knowledge, and the values that you will use in your future leadership and success initiatives. Our graduates are getting the jobs today while being poised for the careers of the future. Brock students graduate with the knowledge, the skills, and the innovative thinking needed to support economic and business competitiveness, community development and vitality, social justice, job creation and prosperity throughout the region and indeed throughout the entire country. What I described for you is your university, and your university is Brock University, and all of us here are so proud of what you've achieved and so thankful that we get a moment to share it with you as well. I think that would be what would be said by everyone in the audience, and thank you for having us here to be able to recognize you. I also believe that you would agree with me that your journey has been enabled by many supporters and contributors. Of course, your family members, friends, and individuals who you know directly, but there are others who've also been a part of this journey. Your success has been a part of the contributions made by dedicated faculty members and staff, by motivated alumni and donors, as well as forward thinking that comes about from our board members as well as our Senate. And we live in an outstanding community, and many community members have been a part of contributing to the success of your education in this university. It's interesting to note when I say community to recognize that a university is also community, and the entire Brock community has provided the foundation for the launching of your future and your careers and your possibilities right here from this platform today. We're also joined by a number of individuals, and those individuals are donors who've generously provided and contributed to student scholarships, which have helped individuals complete their academic program, as well as being able to walk across the stage at today's convocation. Dear graduates, I hope that when you're able, that you too will follow the examples of these donors in helping others in the future across this very stage as well. Let's take a moment to give a round of applause for the donors and supporters. Graduates, today we recognize and celebrate your achievements in completing the degree requirements for graduation. Your education and experiences at Brock have provided you with a number of items, and let's take a look at a few. It's provided you with the possibility and the encouragement to be engaged citizens, to be critical thinkers, innovative members of society. We're confident that you will contribute to the betterment of others, other individuals, the transformation of communities, and the leadership, not only in the region and the country, but more broadly across the globe. And in so doing, contribute to the possibilities of humanity as well as us all. Collectively, I think we'd also view that in Canada, we have benefited from the success and prosperity that can be achieved when we all work together in support of the betterment, reconciliation, and the future of each other, as well as the broader community at a global level. Yet we know, and I think all of our students would say this, and our professors and staff members would say this in terms of the dialogue that happens at the university as we think about possibilities. And I believe that you'd agree with me that our work is not yet done. We still strive for progress in areas such as health and wellness, the environment, the pursuit of peace and shared prosperity, social harmony, reconciliation and understanding, and even global educational possibilities for others. And as you participate in today's convocation and graduation and recognize the educational possibilities that you've had, in some small way, being able to find your way to contribute to possibilities for others is part of the charge, the ask, as being a graduate of Brock University. The future will be shaped by many forces. Of course, we can think of global change and climate change, artificial intelligence, just to mention a few of the emerging developments. We're still working at ensuring that individuals have a sense of belonging and connectedness, not only to their own community and causes, but indeed to humanity as a whole. Anyone who's had an opportunity to be here at the university to see the kind of engagement of our students, whether they're working in groups and teams, whether they're just engaged in dialogue over coffee or tea or juice or just sharing a moment together, I think you would have the confidence to know that they will be going out into the world and making a difference. You're prepared to participate and assist in the building of great communities, whether here in the Niagara region or around the globe. I look forward to your continued engagement with the university as alumni. I look forward to seeing the fantastic things that you will do in the future. On this, your special day, our special day, congratulations to each of you. Congratulations to you, to your friends, family, supporters, all those that's been a part of your journey. And for you, and for us here at Brock University, it is indeed such a special moment of celebration. Miigwech, merci, thank you very much.
I take great pleasure in inviting Dr. Shelley Griffin from the Department of Educational Studies to receive the Brock University Faculty Award for Excellence in Teaching. Madam Chancellor, I take pleasure to invite Shelley Griffin to deliver the convocation address. Dr. Griffin.
Thank you, Dr. Owen. Good afternoon, President Fearon, Chancellor Chichu, distinguished platform guests, fellow colleagues, friends, family, musicians, the many volunteers without whom this event would not be possible, and you, Brock's Faculty of Education 2019 graduates. As we gather here today on the traditional lands of the Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee peoples, it is my great honor to stand before you as the recipient of the Faculty of Education Award for Excellence in Teaching. In being granted this award, I am truly humbled and wish to honor the many excellent teachers that I have had and continue to have in my life, both my in-school and my out-of-school teachers, who have helped me acquire a passion for teaching and learning. These people help to form and inform my experiences that have led me to where I am today as an educator, and specifically a music educator, a lover of the arts. As you sit here today, celebrating your accomplishments as a new graduate, I encourage you to reflect on who those teachers might be for you. In fact, I encourage all of us in this large auditorium to ponder this. I wish to focus my words to you today around the power of roots and the importance that roots hold for each and every one of us as educators. For me, my roots began in rural western Prince Edward Island, Burton, a small farming and fishing community of less than 50 people, along the coast of the Northumberland Strait, with my parents, my first out-of-school teachers, as well as my older sister. I grew to quickly learn many things from these teachers. My father, a potato, beef, and pig farmer, my mother, a teacher, and my sister, now a pharmacist, living with her family on the south shore of Nova Scotia. Part of my roots are grounded in a love of the ocean, the island breeze, appreciating the labor of those who fish, making a life on the sea, or for those who farm, spending countless hours toiling on the land. From a young age, I came to understand community from a rural perspective, what it means to be neighborly, instilling faith in God, assisting those in need, being a friend, and developing a love for music making within the vibrant cultural music landscape of Prince Edward Island. These are just a few of the many things my teachers taught me. My father taught me that regardless of where I may go in life, to never forget my roots. Well, these are my roots. Your roots will be different from mine. This also means that we ought to respect one another's roots, the diversity and cultural differences that these bring to our lives as human beings and as educators. Root systems are indeed complex. They provide extreme support and often extend further than what we can see. Roots communicate with one another. Often, they are not neat or clean. They sometimes hold times of sadness or disappointment. Roots can be messy, especially when they are transported. Yet, there is beauty in knowing that they can be transplanted to another place, planted in different soil, having the possibility to grow and flourish. The intricacies of these roots are what drew you toward the desire to learn more about teaching and learning, and the powerful impact that you can make on someone else's life, whether you are celebrating the accomplishment today of obtaining an undergraduate or graduate degree in education. Yet, how do we begin to attend to the roots of experience that others hold? Our students, a teacher in the classroom next door, or a parent perhaps someone who is hesitant about entrusting their child in your care. For me, attending begins in relationship. Relationship is a fundamental necessity to teaching. For those of you that I have had the opportunity to teach during your Bachelor of Education or graduate studies, you know that exploring your roots, your life experiences, including your joys, your sorrows, your hopes, your challenges, are integral to understanding who you are as an educator, and more specifically, how they shape your teacher identity as a music educator. My research interest in emotional pedagogy and vulnerability in teacher education points to the need for me to be open in my teaching, reflecting on my own engagement. At times, we may become so focused on the engagement of our students that we lose sight of keeping in touch with our own roots. As I explore the role of music in my life in preparing students to explore their own stories, I visit some difficult times as a young teacher, particularly sharing stories of grief and loss I experienced in my early 20s. The sudden loss of my boyfriend at 27 years old due to a heart attack, and the following year, my father being tragically killed in a farming fatality on our home property. These are real stories of teaching, which have become part of my roots. They impact how I strive to demonstrate deep respect for the experiences that my students too carry into their teaching. While such stories take courage to share, they solidify that past experience and relationships are powerful roots in teaching. They both need care to thrive. Our lives are built on experience, so do your best to embrace the experiences of your students. Consider the possibility that by exposing your own roots, you may very well provide a space for someone else's story to breathe. What better way to understand our emotional roots than through the power of the arts? Music allows us to get in touch with our hearts and souls in deep and profound ways. It is all around us, often from the morning alarm clock, on our drives, cell phones, and present in many ceremonies such as Convocation today. What would it be like to enter the auditorium today in silence? Music can be informal or formal. It is all around us, not just to be played on a stage by professional musicians. We all have the capacity to be musical. What would your life be like without music? What would children's lives be like without music? It flows naturally through their roots. As educators, you have a great opportunity and responsibility in nurturing and fostering a continued love for music and for all the arts, including dance, drama, and visual arts, in your teaching practices. In a time of teacher redundancy, cuts to programming, and political challenges in education, I encourage you to not be discouraged. Stay strong. Cling to your roots, for they will support and guide you, inspire you, and keep you grounded, regardless of the conversation around you. You are an educator. Be an advocate for education in and across the arts. You play an incredibly important role in the lives of others. Remember that an integrated part of your root system now is your time here as a student at Brock University. These roots become embedded in your life experience. Some of you may have recently obtained your first teaching contract. Some are patiently waiting for a contract. Others may have decided to go in a direction other than teaching, while others may be uncertain as to what lies around the corner. Regardless of the next steps, I encourage you to truly celebrate your accomplishment today. Studying the profession of education is always worthwhile education. If you are blessed to still have the teachers in your life who were and are a part of your root system, offer them your thanks for the role they have played in your life. If they happen to be with you today, look them in the eye and thank them. I wish to take this opportunity to offer my thanks to you, the graduates, the reason we celebrate today, to my students whom I have taught, to my colleagues and specific students who nominated me for the Award for Excellence in Teaching. You inspire me to continue learning and to cherish what it means to be an educator. It has been an honor to be invited to deliver the Convocation address today. My heartfelt thanks go to my family and friends, those unable to be here and viewing the ceremony online, and especially to my husband, Garen, who is sitting here in about the fourth row, for his steadfast support. In closing, I invite you to embrace the advice that I shared earlier that my late father taught me. Wherever you go in life, never forget your roots. And most of all, my hope for you is that your roots will always, always have ample space to hold and extend love. With love, your roots can travel anywhere. Once again, congratulations, Brock Faculty of Education 2019 graduates. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing those wonderful comments with us. At this time, we will become a little active, and I know that those of you who are here to support will be cheering, and I'll begin by saying, will the candidates for the various degrees and certificates please rise? With the degrees and certificates about to be conferred upon you, there comes a certain expectation that you will continue sincerely in the pursuit of learning and truth, and that, as far as in you lies, you will promote the interests and welfare of your university. Do you acknowledge this expectation? We do. Madam Chancellor, as the candidates have acknowledged the responsibility that accompany their degrees and certificates, and as they have successfully completed the courses of study prescribed by Senate, I would ask that you admit them to their several degrees and certificates.
I admit you to your several degrees and certificates. Please be seated.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Doctor of Philosophy.
Frank Paul Nazavdal. Kimberly Jean Redersma, recipient of the Spirit of Brock Medal. Sean Jason Schatt, recipient of the Distinguished Graduate Student Award in the Faculty of Education.
I now ask the university's newest PhDs to join their faculty colleagues on stage. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Master of Education.
Reed Philip Anderson, Joyce Bott. Carmen Chiapetta, Olivia Corbett. Nicola Ficini, Jessica Gale Houle. Sadaf Ershad, Andrea Joy Chin. Jordan Allen Cates, Lauren Francis Klatzka. Victoria Lang, Michelle Alicia Lunn. Lisa Marino, Ricardo Mastracci. Ashley Matto, Alexander Mitchell, recipient of the Dr. Michael Kampf Book Prize. Julia Mortimer, Sakayaka Nakajima. Tara Elizabeth Pasco, Mark Andrew Ragu. Susan Reichheld, Victoria Lynn Renton. Maria Lisa Seminara, Adnan Shabazz. Sandra Stokes. Catherine Michelle Swires, recipient of the Distinguished Graduate Student Award in Education and the Jack Noble Book Prize. Holly Taylor.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Education.
Kristen Azuma, Michael David Best. Kyra Morel Grace Boyce. Alexandra Ane Carson. Christina Patricia Ciantar. Lindsay Jean Cook. Nicholas Salvatore Cotone. Grace Santina Crawley. Amanda Caitlin Dobrint. Roisin Donnelly. Caitlin Evans. Samantha Franco. Chloe Breen Fuller. Victoria Ray Gligic. Amanda Caitlin Gucciardi. Alexander Julian Krieger. Christina Kunert. Olivia Marie Langdon. Kin Lu. Andrea Juliana Luna Nino. Giovanna Marzia Mangione. Victoria Assunta Marinelli. Robert Philip Matuszewski. Laura Nicole McConvey. Rebecca Sarah McCrae. Shauna Mikulski. Nicole Michelle Moretti. Alicia Danielle Morello. Feather Jean Nixon. Hamila Nurasanti. Mariam Nurasanti. Emma O'Toole. Khulud Ois. Anthony Pelosi. Lalita Monica Persoj. Alicia Petropalo. Andrew Luke Retta Gavin. Julianne Lee Richards. Nicole Rigas Didomenico. Mary Isabel Francis Rothwell.
Just Sigal Sala.
Sigal Sala. Samantha Sweeney. Blake John Seneca. Marina Shafik.
It's Singh.
Taylor Felicity Singh. Michael Imran Paul Solanki. Brittany Margaret Strange, James Douglas Swales, Vanessa Taylor, Brett Tomlinson, Caitlin Alicia Tugas, Ava Marie Verano, Tatiana Marie Verone, Bailey Victoria Warkenton, Michael Jordan Wright, Taylor Carol Ann Wright, okay, we're done.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Arts honors and a Bachelor of Education.
Allison Arson, Lindsay Ann Abrams. Madison Janan Alice, Sarah Bailey. Adrian Patterson Barovier, Rachel Beddick. Natasha Beretsky, Ethan William John Bissell. Megan Mary Bordeaux, Erin Kathleen Bork. Jessica Jordan Brown, Jessica Lee Bryson. Danielle Christine Bullen, Eric Gregory Burrell. Megan Alexandra Catry, Daniel Patrick Chichelli. Kelly Ann Craig, Madeline Cugini. Felicia Cupido, Samantha Daniel. Sylvie Camino D. Brown, Anna Marie Sarah Deck. Alphonse Nicholas Destro, Kate Helena Dingsmore. Haley Diamond, Tierra Ernst. Carl Alberto Estrada, Catherine Elizabeth Farmer. Alexandra Marie Favreau, Brianne Marie Firetag. Samantha Fisk, Erin Lorraine Forsyth. Raquel Amelia Ferrer-Welby, Austin Gagne. Denver Richard Joseph Gielen with first class standing. Carly Gifford with first class standing. Rochelle Frances Gifford, Katrina Breyer Gillespie. Michaela Ann Goring, Daniel Carmine Goodwill with first class standing. Bailey Jade Gordon with first class standing. Emily Charlotte Hall. Kimberly Beth Hamilton with first class standing. Caitlin Jade Hillman. Olivia Patricia Dawn Hodder. Catherine Lynn Horvath with first class standing. Catherine Heather Hunter with first class standing. Nicole Lee Jadunanen, recipient of the Distinguished Graduating Student Award, Concurrent Education.
Can you say
Jamie James, Emily Kaylin Jones with first class standing. Carly Ann Jonovich, Ryan David Judd with first class standing. Bernadette Amy Teresa Connert with first class standing. Brenna Marie Kavanaugh with first class standing. Okay. Hannah Ann Kirby, Veronica Lee. Tori Lomax, Brendan William Long. Umberto Lapardo with first class standing. Jing Yi Jenny Ma with first class standing. Ainsley Victoria Maves with first class standing. Christopher McGivern with first class standing. Go ahead. Jamie Lee Madison McLeod with first class standing. Jenna Louise McNall with first class standing. Chelsea McQuiggan, Michaela May Elizabeth McReynolds.
Thomas Patrick Mineri.
Thomas Patrick Mineri, Michael Martin Metz with first class standing. Alyssa Meal, Kara Patricia Elaine Morrison. Nicole Maria Mortella with first class standing. Madison Mott. Emma Olivia Monday with first class standing. Brittany Diana Nitty. Julia Orlandi. Ruth Elizabeth Marie Osmond with first class standing. Madeline Grace Overall. Stephanie Nunzia Palumbo with first class standing.
Nicholas Peter Norman Payette.
Thank you. Sydney Lynn Parker. Nicholas Peter Norman Payette. Danica Valissa Pereira. Shania Rose Porter. Natalie Stephanie Patinia. Kira Helena Robertson Warden. Katrina Rachel Rocca. Abby Lynn Rollo. You want the middle name too? Okay. Cassandra Emily Russell. Delaney Rose Ryan. Lauren Antonia Sally with first class standing, recipient of the Distinguished Graduating Student Award, Education and the Spirit of Brock Medal. Joanna Lynn Shaw with first class standing. Dana Taylor Shipley with first class standing. Brittany Olive Stack with first class standing. Erica Slager, Layla Barbara Smythe with first class standing. Rebecca Ashley Soden with first class standing. Nicole Spaka. Kristen May Stalkey with first class standing. Allison Stamp with first class standing. You too. Heidi Ann Stricko, Rachel Sutton. Elizabeth May Ellis Tacky, Milena Talavic with first class standing. Lee Tassilo, Natalie Rose Mazzaferro Tassoni with first class standing. Adam Bradley Thompson with first class standing. Sarah Ann Tonner. Nicole Amber Toth, Daniel Rachel Vaknin. Ainsley Ann Noel Waller, Stephanie Mary Week. Bronwyn Elizabeth White with first class standing. Alarise Annette Will. Andy Lee Wilson with first class standing. Allison Jane Wood with first class standing.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Physical Education honors and Bachelor of Education.
Brody Robert Mackenzie Carrier, Victoria Marie Carroll. Hannah Josephine Daly with first class standing. Rachel Catherine Daniels with first class standing. Tegan Jamie Davies, Sarah DeMonico. Eric Stephen Forster, Caitlin Marie Hines. Shauna Marie Muir, Tori Irene Elizabeth Pliley.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Science honors and a Bachelor of Education.
Alexander Roy Abraham with first class standing. Ashley Lee Obey. Rachel Ann Carson, Shannon Holly Fisher. Marcus William Foster, Jenna Marie Jelinas with first class standing. Owen Harris, Katie Kersey with first class standing.
All good. You got it.
Tegan Morgan Park Mallory, Leanna Rebecca Maines. Alana Rebecca Mulder with first class standing. Jared Christopher Nada with first class standing. Carrie Elizabeth Onibene with first class standing. Rachel Lynn Papineau. Megan Danielle Reynolds with first class standing. Vanessa Valerie Rowe. Emily Suzanne Schaefer with first class standing. Mary Lindsay Snowden with first class standing. Nicole Tisopoulos with first class standing. Brittany Alicia Warchel with first class standing.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Early Childhood Education honors.
Sarah Ann Barham, Shannon Kathleen Brown with first class standing. Michaela Nicole Brown, Rayanne Christensen de Reiter with first class standing. Madison Skylar Therese de Weron, Deandra Ebanks with first class standing. Bailey Victoria Ann Fougere with first class standing. Emma Francella. Charlene Mary Estelle Hall. Jessica Nicole Jacqueline Herod with first class standing. Madison Michelle Hiley, Alexandra Katsoulias. Iris Lamb with first class standing, Caitlin Annette Luongo. Teresa Marie Matley with first class standing, Emily Victoria McIntyre. Marianne Faisal Mirza, Hannah June Noonan with first class standing. Elizabeth Pedleshi, Brittany Marie Pestrak. Aline Phillips, Adriana Pinto da Costa. Megan Jane Porter, Daniela Antonetta Pugliese with first class standing. Grazia Rita Alexandra Pugliese with first class standing. Catherine Sardo Viscuglia with first class standing. Maxine Elizabeth Smith with first class standing. Marina Gabrielle Sousa with first class standing. Samantha Lorene Strong with first class standing. Melissa Marie Tam with first class standing.
You can say
Herb Vigil, Mallory Mackenzie Wood.
Okay. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Master's Preparation Certificate in Education.
Navdeep Samni, Rosalind Esther Wainena.
Madam Chancellor, whereas certain candidates who have successfully completed the course of studies prescribed by Senate are absent from this convocation for just cause, I request that you confer upon them their degrees and certificates in absentia.
I admit them to their several degrees and certificates in absentia.
Good afternoon, Madam Chancellor, President Fearon, members of the Platform Party, and of course our graduates and their families and friends. As a representative of the Brock University Alumni Association and a proud alumna from the Faculty of Education, I am honored to be here today to congratulate each of you on receiving your degree. You are all officially Brock alumni now, but what does that mean? It means that today you join a community of more than 100,000 graduates who are willing to connect with you, work with you, mentor you, and advocate for you in your personal growth and professional development. It means the network you have built as a student will continue to grow and evolve as you shape the next chapter in your life. When you leave campus today, remember that the value of your degree is a reflection of the personal and professional successes of all of us. As alumni, it is our collective responsibility and privilege to make a positive mark on the world in our own unique ways. Every success, no matter how big or small, contributes to the reputation of the university and in turn makes an impact on the value of every single Brock degree, not just in this room right now, but every degree that came before you and every degree that is yet to come. As you start this new chapter in your lives, see yourselves as ambassadors of our university. Share your Brock experience with others and be sure to share your journey with us. We want to know where your path takes you. So please keep in touch. Share your email, follow us on social media, attend events, or stop by the alumni office when you are on campus. The Alumni Association is honored to welcome you today and every day hereafter. I invite all of you to join us outside in the alumni tent after today's celebration, where you can get your first taste of being part of the Brock alumni community. Congratulations, class of 2019. And welcome to the Brock University Alumni Association.
Well, it's certainly been a wonderful ceremony and a wonderful day. Today, you have participated in celebrating the graduation of our students. And as was just mentioned, it's wonderful to be able to say our alumni. Each of our graduates have studied hard and completed the degree requirements here at Brock University. You have attended today's ceremony, but I know that you've actually done much more. You've supported, assisted, and guided many of the students graduating today, and their success is your success. To all those who've supported you. You have succeeded in contributing to the academic and professional accomplishments of our students and graduates before you, and as well to post-secondary education here in the Niagara region. I think when I say that, I also want to add that you're a part of contributing to Education in Ontario and in Canada. And when we travel around the world and hear the excellence that's attached to Canada, to recognize that your contribution to post-secondary education is a part of that excellence that's celebrated globally as well. Together, you've helped to achieve the dreams of those who have assisted in establishing the university in 1964. Our students, our graduates, today have become alumni members, and I look forward to their involvement and contributions to the vitality of the university in the future. Once again, I extend my sincere congratulations to each of you, each of our graduates here today. At this time, I think it's also befitting that we take a moment to recognize those individuals who've worked and volunteered to make this ceremony such a special event for us all. Many of them you saw in the aisles, you saw as you were being seated, you saw as you came in. So to them, many of them are now standing at the back. Let's recognize their contribution. We will be concluding today's ceremony by singing O Canada. When our national anthem is finished, I will ask supporters, family members, and friends to please remain seated until the graduates in the platform party have left the hall. We would also like to ensure that you have an opportunity to participate in the reception to follow at the alumni tent just outside. So at this time, might I ask you to please rise in the singing of O Canada.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
I would say that I know that many of you have traveled and given so much to be here today. And I hope all the graduates just recognize the support that you have in the hall, across the university, and to take that moment to thank all those individuals who've attended today, to thank them for taking the time and making the effort to be here. At this time, it's my honor to take the moment to declare this convocation dismissed. Miigwech, merci, thank you.